Going. This is gonna be Darksiders 2 Part 4 for the Nintendo Wii U. I hope I don't get the network issues that I had yesterday. I'd rather not, anyway. Well, let's get going then. You know the drill. Okay, so as I recall, I was supposed to go that way. After thinking it over, I'm not sure that I'm going to go for 100% in this game, because I already have anyway. That was mostly replaying for a bit because of the story. Okay, so left here. But what's over there though, if I keep going? I don't even know what I unlock when I do this. I wonder if there will be a point where I can maybe generate something to put on these pressure plates. Again, I've already played this game, but I can't remember. I doubt it. Sometimes I get the feeling that I fight better if I'm not looking onto the enemy. I know this is not the way, but I want to see what's over there. Relic of Kagoth, an extremely rare relic, each held by one of the high warlords of the Kagoth dynasty. Sell this item to Ostagoth for a large reward. Uh-huh. I cannot. Vulgrim.
Come closer. See what Vulgrim has to offer. I have new items. If you have the code.
Kind of feel like saving my money for this legacy box instead. Rather than bothering with the cheaper stuff. Not quite sure what I got here. Oh, I got skill points that I have left unspent. Unending Fury, Wrath Generation is increased for a short time after performing Turbo Slash. Nah. What is this? Death. This is Unearthly Strength is increased for a short time. Yeah, that I figured that might be good. While Unstoppable is active, Death is more likely to deal a critical strike. 10% increased critical strikes chance. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, give me that. And then I need to set this to L plus A. Yeah. We have arrived. Fool of a took! Okay. Epic. Shame this does not run well. I swear eventually I'll get this game on PC or something to be able to run it properly. If I ever get a better PC. Get to the throne room. Uh-huh. So this is like some kind of moving dungeon then. Kind of like one of the divine beasts in Breath of the Wild, if anything. But this game came out first. Gotta give credit where credit is due. This is pretty epic. I'm liking what I see. What was the point of that? Ah, okay. Why is there no minimap, by the way? Ah, that's because there isn't any minimap. Maybe this is simply an area that you can only visit once. Bad idea. It is now time for a good idea, bad idea. Do you jump towards the chain? What do you do here exactly? Ah, yeah, okay. Ah, no, never mind. Yeah, that thing. But I am pressing Zadar! Except he takes out the gun instead. It doesn't require the grappling hand to be equipped for the first jump, but for the second it requires it. What is this? Sudden shift in rules midway through for no reason at all. Ah, such an abrupt stop of the music. And I've heard that the Switch version has the exact same problem. Like, over the course of multiple re-releases of the same game, They still haven't fixed that. Are we there yet? I vaguely remember this. Hello? Am I supposed to fight them? Ah, talk.
What did the Chancellor send you? Well, horseman. I've beaten death once, and I can do it again.
I've no idea what you're talking about.
Of course not. You still reek of hope. You couldn't have met the Chancellor.
I don't know you, Chancellor.
The Chancellor doesn't sound like much.
For ages, his tongue has dripped venom into the dead king's ears. He all but sits upon the eternal throne, demanding service.
Who are you?
I am the Master of Blades, and all that remains of the warrior once called Draven, and the kingdom of man. I should have passed through the well of souls long ago. But I won my freedom in the arena, only to fall beneath the dead king's whip.
Train. What's that? Oh, he sells combos? Can I get back to this guy later? He seems to be selling some good stuff. Meteor strike. In air, R. Death quickly propels himself to the ground. Twin cannon. A ZL while holding the control stick down. Plus Y. That sounds complicated to pull off. I don't know. Not very intuitive. Painbringer. X during forward evade. A gap closing attack meant for covering distance and slamming weaker enemies to the ground. I don't know. I was kind of hoping to save that money so I could buy better armor and stuff. But then again, these, once you buy them, you keep them all the time and they're always useful. Whereas armor gets replaced over time.
Impressive. You would have done well in my arm.
I hope I don't forget that I even have that thing. This looks like the deck of a ship. Almost. Speak to the Lord of Bones.
No one disturbs the Lord of Bones without say of his Chancellor.
A rider? In the kingdom of the dead? No, no, this will never do.
I don't need your permission.
I must speak with the Lord of Bones. That is not possible. My lord attends his realm. A burden beyond even your ken, horseman.
And what is your use? As a doorstop?
There is but one way to draw him from his slumber. The Gilded Arena. Here mortals are offered a last chance to earn freedom from the grave. A boon that includes an audience with the king. Defeat the arena's champion and return here with its skull. His Majesty will grant you an audience.
And where is this arena?
Fret not, horse. We have already arrived.
I'm here to speak to the king.
Let me speak to the Lord of Bones, and I will spare your champion. And perhaps you as well, Chancellor.
You cannot slay that which is already dead. But you're welcome to try. In the arena.
Forget what I said about sparing you, doorkeeper. Tell me about the king of the dead.
His reign is eternal. His word is law. And his time is invaluable. I ensure that he need only speak with those who are worthy.
Then you must rarely see him, Chancellor.
Oh, do take care in the arena, horse. Should anything happen to you, I'm not sure if I could live with myself.
Well, I guess that shouldn't be a problem considering you don't live at all. Well, I thought I could get across. No. Oh, like that. Okay, my bad. Hello, Kagoth. What you doing here?
I have wares aplenty, if you have coins to spare.
How did you get here?
A merchant knows many roads. Not all of them are shared with horsemen.
Convenient.
All new items from lands near and far.
Yeah. Well, it says in the description that yeah, sell this item to Kagoth for a large reward. Skill point awarded. Ah, okay. Oh, that's pretty cool. Without the need for a level up, even. Oh yeah, wait. Does he have new armor, perhaps? Or is there anything else that I can buy now? Yeah, not likely. Nah, I'll keep my money, I guess. The stairs continue down. and on it goes. I ignored the door. I don't know if I should have. We're back outside. Okay. Okay, so it shouldn't be too complicated to get back here, should I want to train, I suppose. Looks like I'm turning my back on my current objective. Looks like it's that way. Lantern could be interacted with by pressing A. I see. Shoot.
Behold, a challenger enters the arena.
But what does he seek? Absolution from death.
No! This one yet to live. Quiet! You would tell us his cause. Speak, challenger.
I'm here to defeat your champion.
And so all challengers boast, but most leave in torment.
Their souls burn from existence, and our champion all the stronger for it.
Enough! Bring out your champion.
There is power in this one, power enough to do as he claims.
But our champion is no cur to be summoned at will. You must draw him forth. This altar holds his power. The souls of all he has slain and consumed. 3 anima stones must be placed therein. And our champion will arise.
3 anima stones. Okay. And where will I find these anima stones? Okay, I'm down here now. Does this place even have an objective marked somewhere? I guess I don't have the dungeon of the area yet, so game is not going to help me. Thought I could destroy that coffin. The door at the bottom was locked on? Yeah. Well, it does look like you can destroy them. Okay, toggle overworld map. It doesn't say where those anima stones are. Even my crow isn't too sure where I'm supposed to go. Up there? Mm.
Impossible.
Okay, looks like I can reach this part of the arena now. This pass is blocked.
It's time you find something.
Ah, yeah, it looks like you can climb over there. I didn't see that before. Yeah, hold on. Let me get back down here. Yeah. Yeah, not likely. But I figured as much. Okay, looks like this is the way I'm supposed to go. And there doesn't seem to be... Ah, no, never mind. You can still keep climbing. Okay, took me long enough, but let's go that way. Oh god, okay, what is this? Can barely see what I'm doing. Let alone dodge at the right moment. It's impossible when there's so much going on. Okay, we're good to go. You know what would be cool? A spell that uses Wrath to replenish your MP. Your HP is what I should say. Is there something else I'm supposed to do with this? I was thinking maybe if I can get it to land on the other side, I could activate this. I don't know if this is something that the game would have required you to do, though. Nah, that seems that this would rely more on luck than anything else to manage to land this up there. Yeah, never mind. There's probably another way. Well, this looks like this is blocked by some kind of crystals. Okay, I destroyed it. Was I supposed to do that? Both sides are still blocked. Ah. Okay, what do I do with this? What do I do with this? I don't know what you want from me, game. Or I put it there, I guess, yeah. Ah, yeah, okay, yeah, I guess this is one use of it. Figured maybe I can throw it and bring it with me, but... well... It looks like I do need it. Hold on. It's me being stupid. Because I can simply do it like this. Duh. Looks like I could open the other one as well. Maybe. I know there's nothing on it. Like a crystal of some kind. Animus stone, okay. They said I needed 3. A stone imbued with the power to breathe life into sleeping horrors. One of the 3 stones required to resurrect the arena champion. Huh? No, I heard monsters. In their cages? Hello there, Monica. How's it going today? Same as usual. A bit cold, but not too much. But other than that, I'm fine. What are those crystals for? It's so frustrating. I keep seeing them, but I can never get them or anything like that. You're good. I've been with a friend for most of the day. Actually been outside getting sun, unlike I usually do. That does sound good. Especially with the sun actually being visible these days. unlike most of the time. Yeah, it was. We had like 14 degrees Celsius, I think, here this afternoon. So, not hot, but like nice. But it was nice outside. Follow these coordinates to escape the Soul Arbiter's maze. West, west, north, east. I should probably write that down. Not like overbearingly, but comfortably, yeah. That's the right way to put it. Dungeon map. Well, that ledge doesn't seem to have anything. -15 degrees Celsius here with almost no wind, no clouds, so just sun. Yeah, sounds about like what we had today. Down here. Yay! More dead. Well, okay, that was not overwhelmingly difficult. Wait, there's a door that's open in the middle, leading to a chest? Oh yeah, I know. But wait, I just saw my crow going through it on the mini-map. What kind of sorcery is this? Here maybe. This way? Actually, I didn't notice that you could climb any higher. If they will let me do that. Ah, there was a chest here. Actually, I didn't find this before. Hold on, I'll get some water because I'm incredibly thirsty right now. Okay, so I opened the door here. No? I thought it was this one that I opened. Or is it the other door? Ah, yeah. Looks like it. Okay. Always good to have a drink next to you to stay hydrated. Well, it is very important indeed. Plus, it does feel great. Possible.
I cannot.
Lots and lots of potions. Okay. Well, until I can get rid of these crystals, it looks like I can't go this way. No! No, 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 go back. Ah. Well, it did say it managed to reconnect, but doesn't seem to work right now. Hold on, my channel. Where's the chat? Come on, for crying out loud! Even on my mobile data, I can't get connected. Ah, well. Well, I am online. It seems. Yeah, okay, it seems to have reconnected. Yeah, okay, I seem to be back. Yeah, okay, yeah, we seem to be back live. Yay, yeah, indeed, but I wish that didn't have to happen, though. I had 2 good months, and now it seems like I'm starting to have issues again. I'm not very happy about it. Okay. Anyway, let's keep going and. Impossible. The guy must have smoked a lot to have a voice like that. But if I can carry it with me for as long as I want. I'm surprised Death would have a voice. He seems to have a skin.
I cannot.
Ah, well. I managed to collect it at least. I can't tell. Is this just a room that looks very similar to the one that I was already in? Or... Okay. Can I take it with me? Nope. Looks like I can't. Unless I can throw it and then pick it up again later. Can you do that? I've never tried. Nope, you can't. I'll try a second time for confirmation, but I don't think you can. No, never mind. They do let you. I guess it depends which surface you try to throw it on. This place confuses me. Yeah, I was just about to say you're not meant to drop down there. These spikes, the ambience or music is confusing me. How so? Like you're not quite sure what it's supposed to convey. I've never been to the Kingdom of the Dead, so I don't know what it's supposed to be like. Ah. Sounds like they are starting up a melody and then realize it's the wrong song, so they try another. I wasn't really paying attention to the music myself. It's more an atmospheric track than a melodic one, I suppose. I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to do here. Yeah, it's more atmospheric than anything else. I'm doing something else while watching, so I listen a bit more at times, I guess. I guess I just focus a lot on music in general. Well, if you're not watching what's happening on screen, I would imagine your focus would be more on the sound, yeah. I think that's what I was supposed to do. There was a statue missing one of these lanterns earlier. Okay, I think I need to open this one now. Ah, well, there it was. Okay. Suppose that did it. Ah, okay, no, I see spikes down there. You probably shouldn't try dropping down there. You're probably not meant to jump down there. Yet you must, for science! There are a lot of things that you must, for science. Where are they? I wish the radar would tell you where the enemies are compared to you, because if you're not looking in the right direction, you would not even see where they are. Ah, I leveled up, I guess. Okay. That was the last of them. No. There's still more. those archers are not very smart because they seem sometimes to just walk up to you and try to throw an arrow at you at point blank. I mean, if you have a bow, isn't that the whole point? Trying to take out your target from far away, from a safe distance. I guess that's why they're skeletons, that's why they're dead. Because they were not very good at their job when they were alive. Yeah, look at him. He just walks up to me, living on the edge. More like dying on the edge, I guess, in this case. Okay, is that it, please? There's one left. Okay, we're good. We're good. Oh yeah, it's these guys in the cages. Two down, one more to go. What was that form he just took? I'm not exactly sure why he does that, but I guess it's his Grim Reaper form. Whenever he performs like a final blow on a big boss, he will assume that form. And I can also transform into it to be a lot stronger for a brief period of time. Yeah, you can't fight as that form yourself, but not for very long. And that power takes a lot of time to recharge, so I don't use it too often. Yeah, he has his big scythe and his hood on. Yeah, it's his Grim Reaper form, I guess. Yeah, there. You see it again here. And he has wings. Also. Well, one more to go. Well, let's fight as that form here, for example. He is flesh. Look at me. Are you sure? Doesn't last very long though. It's over already. And then it takes forever to recharge. This is the Kingdom of the Dead, yeah. This is where he sends them, I guess, when he reaps their souls. I guess he doesn't, not really. There's a king that rules over it and he's trying to meet up with him at the moment. But apparently to get an audience with him, he needs to defeat the champion of the arena. But before I can fight the champion of the arena, I need to find these 3 stones and place them in that statue. That's my current main objective. Heh. Nope. I can pick that up, but I see no immediate use for it. I know it's pre-baked, but I like the lighting on these statues though. That's pretty. Ow! It's not over, looks like. Oh no, they're coming out of the walls! That moves when he rolls forward and then throws his scythe, like spinning it in the air like that feels very satisfying. But there's so much happening right now that it's hard to keep track of what I'm doing or when the enemy is about to hit me. Yeah, for the most part, yeah. I'm trying to dodge out of the way to not get hit too much, but sometimes there's just nothing for it. You just have to keep mashing. And try to perform combos to get this over with as fast as possible. If it's a fight against a big boss or something like that, where there's one target to keep track of, the combat is a bit more enjoyable then. What did I do here? Ah, no, I get it. Okay, I get it. Yeah, I see what I have to do. Okay, hold on. Ah! Okay, I managed to get back on it. Thought I would have to shoot it or something. There's the final Animus Stone. I may need my full health before I go in there. Oh, I've got the transformation into a Grim Reaper available again. I believe it's based on how many souls you reap that this transformation becomes available again. You're one ugly fuck. Well, you're dead. Well, that was a good use of the transformation, I'd say. That made short work of that fight. A bug monster. Okay, are we done in here?
See what you can find.
I'm supposed to go back the way I came? But I have no bomb on this side, though. How would I even do that? I guess, yeah, you have to hurry. Okay. That's the third. So who's the champion of the arena? Killed Nashor. Wait, that's the champion? A sandworm? No, that can't be. Seems too weak. It's a trap! That looks more like a champion of the arena. Ah, yeah, okay, yeah. That makes a bit more sense. Ow! Damn, that hurts. Wait, he regenerated his health? Wait, he regenerates his health? Ah, okay. It's very satisfying that this series, well, at least the two games that I've played of the series, have that going for them. The animation and the flow of the combat is really satisfying. Okay, I don't know why when I was using my hammer, sometimes he would regenerate his health. Maybe he absorbs the ice to regenerate his health. Maybe that's an element that he has an affinity with. Like using ice magic on an ice monster, I don't know. Fire, on the other hand, seems to be working fairly well against that boss, so maybe this is a case of an elemental weakness and affinity situation. Oh, what now? He was almost dead. Ah, there we go. Okay, final blow. There's your champion. I took him down. The Golden Skull, the prize you sought from the Gilded Arena. Fool, your attempt to hurt me is only making me stronger. Yeah, that kind of cliche thing, yeah. Well, let's go see the Chancellor then, and demand my audience with the King of the Dead. Loading. So, can I see the king now, please? Ostagoth, what are you doing here?
Rouse to your heart's content.
Damn, he's always selling some good stuff, but it's pretty expensive.
I was so hoping you would not return. What of the arena's champion, then?
He won't be entertaining you any longer.
No, impossible.
I believe your king will see me now.
I cannot deny you.
The Toll of Kings. Is it possible that the King of the Dead is dead?
You stink of the living.
He looks like the guy in Lord of the Rings. What is it? The King of the Hangmar? Or whatever it is?
You are not welcome here.
The dead do not suffer the living to pass.
Then you have not been here long. Billions of souls crowd my kingdom. All of humanity wailing for vengeance.
Even the ghostly hands look the same.
I see
Greenish.
you are already familiar with such music. What would you have of me, horseman?
Show me the way to the Well of Souls.
And what do you seek there? Power over life and death? Or do you hope for absolution, Kinslayer? I wonder
Jamie?
where the souls of your brethren had gone, for they never passed through my realm.
Your realm hardly needs more subjects.
True. Yet I must face this rabble without the lords who serve me.
That's not my concern.
Make it your
No, that's not
concern,
Angmar. It's something else.
and I will grant your request.
No, never mind. No, never mind what I said.
Find my 3 dead lords and wake them from
Ah, again with a quest of collecting 3 things.
this will bend
King of the
them
Dead,
to
yeah.
your will.
Kingdom of the Mountain, yeah, something like that.
Return the lords to me, that they might share my burden.
Another fetch quest. Interdiction gives the bearer the power of command over the dead lords of the abyssal plains. There isn't really a name for him. Yeah, the dead ghost guy, yeah. I don't remember the lore very well. Alright, and then we go this way again. Except this time we keep going down. And we're back outside again. So do I do all 3 dungeons in any order I like, or is there an order for these things now? Craglands, Breach, Farazir's Tomb. Ah, yeah, I guess this is the next dungeon. The whole thing with Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli going to find the dead is some of my favorite. An elf going on the ground when a dwarf would not. Oh, I would never hear the end of it. The dead do not suffer the living to pass. You will suffer me. Ah, crap. Yeah, I guess I'm dead. I should not press B. Dang. But come on! Why not? Why? Just do it, damn it. Ah, there we go, okay. That was better executed. Yeah, that I still haven't figured out how to get to it. Yeah, or I guess I don't really have to get through this place again if I don't want to. Guess I can fast travel outside. Is that it? That door over there? Feel like watching Lord of the Rings again now. It's been a while since I watched it myself. Well, when I say a while, yeah, maybe a year. Because it is the kind of film that I like to re-watch on a regular basis. Oh, is it gonna be mummies in this place? Ah, yeah, it is mummy. There are mummies. Okay. Trying to keep an eye on the experience gauge. Yeah, well, each of them is worth a bit of experience. Can actually see the gauge going up. Though not by much. There's a chest in this place. Okay, let's see. You enjoy watching it with friends, so we can discuss things and remind each other. Take short breaks once in a while. Well, yeah, if you're going to sit down and watch like the whole trilogy, the extended editions, it's probably best to take short breaks, yeah. I remember when I think it was Star Wars episode... Which one was it? 6, I think? Yeah, no, not 6. Star Wars episode 3. When it just came out, I remember with friends we binged the 5 other movies that were already out at the time. So that we could remind ourselves right before going to see it together. And the Hobbits too, yeah. Of course it's gotta be the extended editions and all of them. Yeah. Can't I drop this thing? Ah, yeah, okay. There we go. If you're gonna watch the movies, you gotta go big or go home. Well, I thought for a moment that maybe I could pull it up here, but it doesn't look possible. Ah, no, hold on. Yeah, but then... Ah, like that maybe? Or the chandelier, maybe? Can you drop it? No. Ah. That's what it is? To keep the door open, perhaps? I wasn't even trying to throw it on the pillar. That was a happy little accident. Ah, there we go. Okay. One, two, three, four. Uh-huh. It's a select your floor kind of thing. His Grim Reaper form appeared briefly. I don't even know how it did that. Yeah, I wish he wouldn't say I cannot and impossible every time I accidentally run into that potion. Like, I got it the first time. Well, maybe I should have a look at my equipment because it's been a while since I perused it. Okay, which one do I have equipped? This one, Brutal Scythe of Fire. Scythe of Inferno, fire damage 0. Okay, the Scythe of Inferno. From the name, you would think that this is fire related, but it's not. But I guess Scythe of Fire, yeah, that leaves no room for doubt, I suppose. Brutal Hammer seems like this is more potent. Critical chance plus 11%. Health on crit, wrath on crit. Yeah, you even restore a bit of your health if you manage to land a critical hit. That sounds nice. $53, and this one is $33. Guilt, I think, or Gilt. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. I guess that's the currency. I never really paid attention to the name of the currency, but I guess that's what it is. 33, 41. Plus critical damage. I do gain back some health every time I perform a critical hit. Yeah, but this does not increase my chance of dealing a critical hit, though. It increases the critical damage, but that's not exactly what I'm after. 41. 41. Wait, those two are similar, are exactly the same. 41 and plus 15%. Although this one also increases your strength. Well, we'll see if that helps me.
I cannot.
Oh. Is one the bottommost? Because I was thinking of going down one by one. Ah, 4 is the one I was already on. Ah, okay. Yeah, I guess it was written above the doors, but I didn't notice because I wasn't paying attention. It does seem like... Yeah, I was about to say... It seems like it didn't The the doors on this floor are not actually on the floor itself. They seem to be in between. It looks like I can climb here. No? No. I can't, I guess. Or from here, perhaps? Looks like I won't be able to climb any higher. God damn it. They thought of everything, huh? Well, I guess I will have to try a different floor. Or maybe... Can you hit it and then quickly move away? No! Doesn't work like that. Although... I guess, hold on. As it is moving down, I think I should be able to grab onto one of these wooden things. No. While the elevator is moving, he will not agree to run up the wall like he does here. Okay. They also thought of that. Let's try a different floor then. This is getting ridiculous.
While you still can.
Who are you? What the heck? What was that? Who was that? Explain! I see wooden planks. Maybe I'm supposed to be coming down from above. That's quite an elaborate tomb, by the way. They even put elevators and stuff in there. Why does this thing even exist here? Yeah, I guess it's to allow you to grab this thing here, but Oh, I'm surprised I even managed to get there. Oh. One goes down, the other one goes up. Hmm? What do we have here? Dungeon map. It's letting me grab a bomb. What am I supposed to do with it? I have an idea, but would they really have made it work that way? It would be able to... It would be possible to traverse, I think. But the timing seems to be kind of precise. Like, as soon as you shoot it, you should immediately start jumping before the first cage starts rising back up again. Ah, crap. I fell down at the bottom. Okay, how do I get back up now? Ah, here. Okay. Like this. Right, okay, that's what I was trying to do. The key? Oh yeah. What is it? Who's this? Okay, I was gonna say she has a great piece of ass, but not sure I like the face too much. gotta hit it from behind then. Level up, your power has increased. More ass. Come on. Oh boy, I'm almost dead. Okay, are they dead yet? Ah, they're a wraith. Okay. Okay, this one's dead. Well, I guess it already was, but it's even deader. Okay. Double dead. So what was that way? This sort of looks like the way to the boss, perhaps? Big open space ahead. Wait a minute. I thought there was a hole in the wall through which I wasn't supposed to be able to see, but I could. Floor number 2. It really doesn't want me to go to floor number 2, it looks like. I fall back down immediately when I try. Ah, no. The double pair of ass returns. Ah, no, we have 3 pairs of ass now. Oh boy. So much ass. I don't know what else. I don't know what I should do. This is a bit too much. Well, we're down to 2 now, I suppose. I'm gonna die. Hey, I'm dead. They're a bit too strong to my liking. If I could find more potions from these boxes, that'd be nice. Oh, but I'm silly. Hold on. Try to get rid of those 2 like this. Okay, one of them should be close to dead. This one. Okay. What's that? A relic? Okay. I'm looking for potions. Well, but that's a potion of wrath, though. Okay, one more to go. Ah, that's not over yet. I don't think so. Yeah, gotcha. I got no potions left now. I mean, I guess there's always the option of backing out, going to buy more, and then coming back. But if I can avoid doing that, that'd be sweet. So many boxes, and none of them had a potion. Ah, there. Okay, I got one. Two. Okay. In fact, it's through the coffins that I was supposed to look. Looks like. Okay, we're good to go this way. Soul Arbiter's Sacred Scroll. Follow these coordinates to uncover a secret within the Soul Arbiter's maze. North, south, east. I'm not quite sure yet what that's going to be, but eventually I guess we'll get there. Right, this is what I wanted to do before. Oh yeah, I see where this is. Yeah, I was down there earlier. Come on, let go, let go, let go. Ah. I wonder if you can use this perhaps to deal damage to these mummies. No. They stop the thing in its tracks without taking a single point of damage. That's a shame. That would have been a creative way of taking these guys out. Okay, we're good to go. You can do that. I don't see the point, but that's interesting. But I can't push it. Yeah, I was just about to say it looks like it's floating above the ground, but I can see that it is actually floating above the ground a little. Okay, so this is where I came from. Which way? Can I go this way now, perhaps? No, not yet. Probably have to go again through all the same areas. No? Or do I climb back up the way I came? Because this looks like a dead end. I think I have to climb back up. These places are becoming more complicated. Now they can't prevent me from getting to the second floor from the bottom. Defeat Farazir. That's the boss?
You would interrupt my slumber. You should never have left your grave. Leave while you still
If I could get the Grim Reaper power primed. I don't need a lot more. I'm dead. Was close though. The main problem is I don't have enough potions to get through this. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do what I said I would. I'm going to go back out and buy some more potions. Toggle overworld map. Maybe Kagoth will be near the Tree of Death if I go back to it. You currently have a dungeon waypoint set. Fast traveling now will destroy that waypoint. But I want to create a new one where I am now, so I hope that's what it's gonna do. Okay. Kagoth, are you here? And nope, he's not here. Okay. Yeah, I guess he's moved to where the king is.
All new items from lands near and far. I know you'll take it. I want you to.
You can't carry anymore. Yeah, there we go. So now if I want to go back, fast travel to the specified destination. Well, yeah, I selected the yellow thing, so I hope it will take me back to the previous waypoint, quote unquote. Ah, there we go. Okay, and I got full potions. And it looks like my power to use the Grim Reaper form is active. So when I manage to get him down to a sufficient level, I guess I could try that. Or I could try it right off the bat, I suppose.
You would interrupt my slumber.
Nah, I'll wait.
You should never have left.
Because he's easier at the start than he is later on. Okay, he attacks twice. Wait, he won't do it anymore. What's happening? Alright, there we go. If anything, I didn't need potions, perhaps. I didn't need potions. I bought them for nothing.
Then I will take you to your king.
I am yours to command.
Interdiction. Use interdiction at a summoning circle to summon a dead lord. Dead lords can pass through grates to interact with objects. Dead lords will automatically attack your enemies. Dead lords turn to stone to weigh down pressure plates. That's what I was wondering about before. Equip interdiction and press ZR while standing on a summoning circle to summon a dead lord. Okay. Dead lords can turn into ghost form and pass through grates.
As you command.
Interesting. It's like playing the game for the first time all over again because I don't remember any of this. It's sort of reminiscent of The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, where you can create statues to perform the same thing, essentially. But a bit more useful here. Oh yeah, I guess I can't go any further down. Because I was wondering about... where is it exactly? Ah, here? Yep, here.
From dust I am reborn.
Okay, what do we have down here? A treasury? Maybe? Wait a minute, the map says there are treasures, but I can't find them. What's going on? Kill all these guys before the chest will appear. Oh, okay. That's because they're further down. I see. No? Ah, yeah. Hold on.
serve. Yes.
Oh no! The Hans's return! Oh boy. Oh no, asses, mummies, and big shield guy, all at the same time. 2 shield guys! Impale the trespasser! No, there's more than 2 ass ladies. Yeah, just a bit more and I can transform into a Grim Reaper. Just a bit more. Yes, there we go. I think I took care of one of the big guys. Would you please fight for me? Oh, I can't see anything. I'm stuck. I'm actually using my potions more against these minor enemies than I did against the boss. Finally. Ooh. Oh boy. All for a few measly treasures. Ah well. Well, if I'm done with this place, Yeah, I guess I may as well just fast travel. Okay, I need to get to the spine. No.
I have to go alone.
From dust I am reborn.
Yeah, activate that thing over there. Please. Okay. Game wasn't done loading, I guess. You're back. I didn't know you had left. Had to wrestle with the dog quite suddenly. Okay. Ah, crap, I didn't write down the directions. More info. Yeah, there we go. West, east, north, north. I guess that's the one I didn't have already. West, west. Well, I guess I don't have to write them down if I can find them simply going through this thing. She had stolen something from the Christmas box and wouldn't let go of it. I don't know how she got into it, but she did. When they set their mind to it, they can accomplish anything. Pretty much. Where their mind is set on mischief. Shall we say. This way? If she finds something she believes is hers, she will not let it go. You can't open her mouth to get it out. They have a lot of strength in their jaws. Dogs and wolves as well. That family of animals. They're like that, I guess, I should say. Okay, it's this way. The spine. Judicator's tomb. Pharisier's tomb, Judicator's tomb, and... Where is there another tomb, I guess? The Crucible... Oh no, never mind. She's like a crocodile which has latched onto a prey. was a lot of noise for a door closing. Use Interdiction at a summoning circle to summon a dead lord. Dead lords can pass through, blah 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 blah. Yeah. I get it. And there's one here, conveniently.
From dust I am reborn. As you wish.
Oh, I'm almost dead already. And I am. I almost feel like lowering the difficulty. Just so that I can simply enjoy the ride and the story and not much else. It's just you and me now, bro. Okay. Dead. Well, there's a summoning circle right there, which probably means that I have to use it for something. Is it possible? Ah, no, I can't push it onto it. I figured maybe. But I guess that's a no, huh? Nope. Thought maybe you have to put it on there, raise it, lower the other one, throw it onto it, and then raise it on the other side. But maybe that's not quite as complicated as all that. Don't know what that will do, bro, but can you do that for me, please? Okay, there he is. Okay. Thanks. That didn't do anything. Oh yeah, I guess this allows you to cross, maybe? No, not even. Come on. You only have to extend your arms a bit further. Now you're doing it on purpose just to piss me off. No, I can't send him to open chests for me, though. Or I guess, hold on. If I'm telling him to go there, would that raise this platform? Is he doing it or not? Yeah, well, I guess he's still on foot. Okay. Hold on, because there are still some treasure chests down there that I did not get. Gotta wait for him to arrive, though. Take your time. Okay. This one, perhaps? No. What the flippity heck? Or maybe I need to get back to this place after I have 2 dead lords. Maybe they have to be standing on both at the same time. If it's not that, then I don't know what it is. Is this Judicator? Maybe it is. Actually, I'd like to check something. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, well, I have passed the sort of midway point in the game right now. Just wondering, as I will probably be streaming like 10 more minutes, maybe, or 15 minutes.
You horsemen, I hear the pleas of the dead, not the damned.
And what of the pleas of your lord?
I serve him even now, though he would reward my efforts with eternal torment.
You did leave the Eternal Throne.
Even here there are souls lost, waiting to be judged and sent into the city of the dead. I have heard 3 such spirits wandering the corridors. Find them and bring them back to me. Once I have cleansed them of
3
their
stones,
mess,
3 lords of bones, 3 souls of the dead. It's always 3.
Why hear the pleas of the dead?
Before a soul can enter the city of the dead, its secrets must be laid bare and its life judged. It is a matter of mercy. The souls will wander, lost and blind, until then.
Maybe it's pointless to attack the ghosts. Yeah. Or with Nintendo, it's always this boss takes 3 hits to kill. Okay, I got him. Okay, we're good to go. Fairy tales are either 3, 5, or 7. Yeah, it's not. It's that sounds right. That's usually how these things go. Third time's the charm. Don't know if that's related though. I loved writing stories as a kid, so I really listened when we talked about writing and fairy tales in school. Ah, okay. I need a bomb. Yeah, but this statue doesn't seem to have a lamp or whatever that's supposed to be. A lantern. Yeah, but yeah, that door is closed. Or I guess I could still jump? Perhaps? Okay. I can also grapple to these guys. That's cool. Dungeon map. No? Dungeon map. Yes. Felt like the right time for it. Ah! Come on, dude. Don't get in the way. Okay. Now, would you please stand on that thing? Ah, yeah, this is where I was before. I recognize the place. Is this one of the souls? He's wearing a suit or something? And a tie? Ah, he's a Lich. Return the first soul. Newer guy, probably. Okay, this way, I suppose. No, really. Go back. It's easier to just go back that way. Hey! They follow you through open doors? Okay. I did not know they could. Judicator!
Judgment is at hand.
Oh, are we going to see what he did in his life? I don't remember this.
Humans, always so frightened. See your life as you truly lived.
No. And okay, no, they don't go into detail about what this guy did. Okay. Well, I'm gonna stop here. That's a good spot before I try to tackle an entire new portion of the dungeon. That way I'll know tomorrow to just go through that door and then to tackle the next 2 souls, I guess. And after I've delivered all 3, maybe this guy will follow me without me having to fight him. I don't know exactly, but we'll see. I'll be back tomorrow night then. And then we'll continue. So I just passed today the midway point, or thereabouts, I guess, of the game. There's about, yeah, I guess... maybe a bit more than a third of the game, I guess. But anyway, yep, you're welcome. Take care. I shall see you guys tomorrow if you can make it. You have a good rest of the evening too. Have a good night. Sleep well and all that good stuff. And see you next time. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching.